What's up, Troy here with Restore Eden, wanting to show you a quick and easy way to plant your fruit trees. Right here we have a fruit and tree fertilizer, and this actually has mycorrhizal fungi that they inoculated this fertilizer with. And so people always ask me how exactly you do this, but what you want to do is you want to grab some of this fertilizer, 1 to 3 cups of it, and you actually physically want to make contact with the roots that you see growing out. See these white roots? These are new roots. This was a bare root tree planted in a pot. We have some Cleo, out of the way, buddy. We're making a video.
I'm making a video.
And so what you're doing is you're actually making contact with those roots, so that this tree will then begin to form a symbiotic relationship with the mycorrhizal fungi that's in this fertilizer. And when fruit trees are planted with mycorrhizal fungi, they are more resistant to drought and to environmental pressures and stressors that could come upon this plant, as well as it just allows the plant, the fruit tree, to flourish. So here we go. You don't need your tree to be this deep. We actually dug this hole a little bit deeper than we need to. As you can see, here is the graft. You actually want that to be above the soil line. So in reality, we're gonna throw in some soil, put some soil back into this hole. You don't need to plant the tree too deep, because we actually want those feeder roots to be near the surface of the ground. Throw in some of our 1 to 3 cups of fertilizer in that hole. Mix that in. It's not science. It's not rocket science.
Rocket science!
Even though some people want to make it out to be rocket science, it's not rocket science. Just throw your tree in there, mix some fertilizer in there, backfill with the same soil that you dug out. You don't want to create this perfect environment for this fruit tree, because if you create the perfect environment, it won't want to spread its roots outside of that environment. So just backfill with soil. If you must, throw in 25% compost back into that hole. Throw some of that fertilizer in there like that. We plant trees all throughout the Pacific Northwest, and this is the same protocol that we use everywhere in people's yards. Just like that. Nothing fancy about this soil, just sandy soil with a little bit of organic matter mixed in there. So there you have it, just like that. Eventually we'll weed this area, throw down some wood chips into this area to inhibit weeds from growing, to keep these blackberries at bay. But there you go. We just planted a columnar apple tree, mixing in 1 to 3 cups of a fruit and tree fertilizer that also has mycorrhizal fungi mixed into that. That product is from Down to Earth. Let me know if you guys have any questions when you're planting out your fruit trees this year. Thanks.